Subtitles. Abu sent him a bomb gift package, and the drug lord was well aware that Abu was no easy person to deal with. But now he's like a clay Buddha crossing the river, worried about his own safety. The drug lord thought, maybe I should play hide and seek. Seeing Abu fuming like a volcano, the drug lord promised to prepare the getaway and the bomb vest. Right after, Agent Morales was greeted like an Uber Eats delivery, and as soon as he opened the door, he got whisked away. Morales got knocked out and dragged out of the apartment like a lost kangaroo, while the drug lord ordered to interrogate him without killing him. Thus began the Save Morales operation, and now they have to deal with the drug lord and Abu too. So the SEAL team was deployed to the African coast, where Abu was getting ready to ship some gifts. As the speedboat sped along, an Ohio-class strategic submarine slowly surfaced. The speedboat rolled up to the sub, and two team members dove inside like they were attending an underwater party. The mission was to gather intel without a shootout, so everyone started doing their pre-battle yoga. They donned wetsuits and swam to the front of the sub like little frogs, ready to hop out. This V-shaped electric sub was small and agile, like a little sprite of the ocean. After arriving in Somalia, they quickly hit the shore, and soon a transport plane flew low, straight out of a movie. They got into surveillance mode, as 3 trucks pulled up to unload, while another plane flew in like a big party was happening. With their special gear, these 2 SEALs were like the upgraded version of 7. The pilot told Abu that, for safety, he and the equipment had to be shipped separately, like a couple in a hot romance. With the detailed intel, the committee and the sergeant started preparing the interception plan. The chase game was about to begin. A luxury yacht floated into view, and besides bikinis, it was packed with armed guards. Bala Sabre, we are 200 meters away now. Time to use the slingshot. Once the slingshot made its appearance, the small speedboat's attempt to resist simply wasn't worth the trouble. In the face of the regular army, this resistance was nothing more than a little kitten, and was swiftly packaged away. The yacht was fully controlled in under 3 minutes, and the commander personally visited the drug lord for a home visit. The interrogator was their usual ploy, and they often showed the drug lord family videos. It was like family education. Then, he casually said, spill Abu's plan, or else things could go downhill fast. The drug lord had no choice, immediately spilling the beans on where to make ceramic bombs and Abu's crossing plan. No hesitation, the SEAL team launched an overnight raid in a factory along the Mexican coast. Everyone crouched down to scout, then split into 2 teams to prepare for an ambush. It felt like a movie set. It was a makeshift residential complex, with many women and children around, in a peaceful scene. As long as there was no armed threat, the team mostly ignored them, but suddenly, a scream came from a room. It instantly sounded the battle alarm. Her man fell to the raspberry gun before reacting. Other armed members heard the commotion and grabbed their weapons, but the SEALs handled it like pros. Subtitle: these terrorists stood absolutely no chance against them. Meanwhile, in another location, someone attempted to flee by car but witnessed the Sea-Hulk swooping down from the sky. They got a missile ready to fire. It was like a skyrocket. Under the implementation of professional sweeping operations, these terrorists were completely devoid of any ability to resist and were beaten the moment they tried to fight back. The last guy was clinging to a rocket launcher, ready for a last struggle, like a clown trying to escape. Thank goodness he was mute, otherwise those 2 would have taken off, making it a surprise life and death duel. Subtitles: upon seeing the ceramic bombs they crafted, they finally realized just how incredibly terrifying Abu's plans truly were. Abu's suicide squad was already en route to Mexico, like a real-life movie plot unfolding. To intercept quickly, the command center ordered SEAL Team 7 to continue the mission. They charged out like fearless knights. After a night of flying, they arrived in Mexicali at sunrise, and the team members jumped out of the aircraft, ready for battle. Soon, 2 off-road vehicles appeared in the road, preparing to rendezvous with the Mexican Special Forces. It felt like a Hollywood blockbuster. Their destination was the drug lord's lair, armed to the teeth, and the colonel was ready for action. To ensure safety, the colonel found big trucks to hide the SEAL team in the cargo, like they were performing a secret show. This way, they wouldn't get spotted on the way and successfully blended in, ready for a showdown. This sudden move alerted the local armed forces, who quickly followed with AK in hand. Outside base panicked Abu, SEALs advanced like lightning. They reached the first wave of goons and left barely any behind to cover, ready to burst in. No sooner had the explosion ended than new enemies surged in, like a fresh adventure started. One team member dove under a car to intercept, while others found their positions to take down foes. They used a grenade to open up the scene, creating a spectacular display that left everyone awestruck, just like in the movies.